It's come to a point where we've got to have this talk. These earrings are so big, I bet you I could snare a 60-pound yoke. But y'all, balance. Good thing we ain't prey animals anymore. You couldn't run away from crap in this, you'd be caught and dead. How do women wear these? I mean, seriously. I feel like I'm getting a neck workout. Lord. Okay, shake it off. Time to work. Men, boys, young men, anyone 18 and above. If you're 14 to 18, go get your mama and ask her if you can watch this video. Because it's not geared towards you, but you might glean some knowledge. So, hey, you know, might be a good thing. Let's have a real conversation about women. Yay. For all you men who are trying to understand if you're dating an authentic woman or you're dating an authentic country woman, now is the time of year that you can learn all you need to know about anyone you've been communicating with, online or offline. I don't know. I mean, if you've seen them face to face, I mean, if like you've had a point-blank conversation and you don't ask these questions, what is wrong with you? And what is in my eye? Anyway, if you're seeing a woman this time of year, you're normally trying to prep them for your 3-month flake out due to hunting seasons. It's okay. Us country girls understand it because we're normally fighting you over the blind or the tree stand too. Now, back in my younger days before my neuromuscular disorder and all of my ailments and health issues and disability crap, I was quite the little hunter myself. The good old days. Snap back. Anyway, now I see how women manipulate men, especially with the onset of the internet. Such a lovely little lying box it is. Yes, it is. Men, here's some straight up techniques for you to get to know your woman that you're talking to right now. It is fixing to be hunting season. Ask her some questions. Have you fallen in love with this woman because she says she loves to hunt too? Because she understands your motivation for wanting to spend hours and hours and hours strapped up a tree like an idiot? That she understands why you spend hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and thousands of dollars on guns and ammunition and Blaze Orange when Blaze Orange honestly looks good on no one? Have you found that woman? Well, we need to authenticate that, because I'm going to say you probably ain't. Thing that they think they can learn a little bit about, and it will have a huge return on investment. So they just give you this much and they get that much in return. Because men, when you go out and you hunt and you leave the little woman alone for hours and days and months out of the year, you are guilt-tripped to fill their time with pretties and guilt-ridden objects. Like these big hoopla dangly things. Actually not, these were like $1.99 at a thrift shop. So, you know, the women that you're fussing with are the women that want real diamonds. I don't want real diamonds. I will lose them. And then the guilt complex will never end. Women lie. Women lie and manipulate. We use hunting season to our advantage. I watch a lot of my friends, well, they're not really my friends. They're people that I have to be nice to because of societal expectations. Another video. But I watch a lot of women use this against men. They will lure a man in saying that they appreciate hunting season or they participate in hunting season or they're a big time avid hunter and they know how to do these things. Or, oh, did you just get off of ginseng season? Now we're fixing to go into bow season. Then we're going to go into mezzy season. They're lying. They are lying to you. They have borrowed somebody's hunting, fishing, and trapping guide just long enough to flip through the pages, get a little bit of information so they can use it to make you morons out there. All you idiots think that they are an outdoors woman. Yes, they want you to believe that they know how to do everything. From field dressing their kill to butchering their own meat. Yes. When really the only thing they know how to tenderize is your freaking stupid heart. So here are the questions you need to ask women when they start blowing smoke about I'm the perfect woman because I hunt too and I spend time in the woods and I'll understand you. Number 1, do you bow hunt? If they respond yes, you've got about 2 or 3 options. What is your poundage set on? What is your draw length? And what's your favorite broadhead? Most of them will not be able to answer these simple questions that you must know in order to be a bow hunter. In order to have a functioning weapon that will drop an animal. And I guarantee you, if you ask these 3 questions, you will know within 3 seconds if you have somebody that actually is a hunter or somebody that is playing the role and gonna give you more grief than a hemorrhoid flare-up on a cold January morning when your tree stand ain't got no cushion. I really want to save y'all from crap like that. I really do. Let's talk about shift and muzzleloader season. Ask them if they use a smoke pole or a new disc rifle. You're going to blow their mind. They're not going to understand. If they say they have a smoke pole, ask them what their best time is between shooting, reload, and shooting again. And then just wait for it. They'll tell on themselves. If they say they field dress their own deer, ask them if they eat the heart and liver. Ask them what the funniest sound that you've ever heard come out of an esophagus as you have field dressed your kill ever has been. If they don't run away, you might have somebody that might have a little bit of knowledge right there. My husband didn't believe these things worked. And so through the years, because I was such a country bumpkin, and I worked in taxidermy shops and I worked in hunting lodges, and I hunted my whole life, and I've just kind of been a man my whole life. My husband just kind of took it for granted that he never had to have these conversations with me. So when he met other women, he never thought he had to have these conversations with them either. Oh, my poor, sweet, little dopey-eyed husband. Bless his heart. So when he was asked to take someone hunting, he said, sure, if Elizabeth doesn't care, I'll take you. And I said, I don't mind. And I wore these big honking earrings because she showed up with about the same size on. I mean, she could have signaled a 747, let alone a buck or a doe running across a 40-yard field. It was horrible. She had on full makeup, sparkly earrings. At least her camo did match. But after 45 minutes in the bush, she was done. That was all she could muster. That had been a cute experience for her, and she was ready to go. And my husband came home a very unhappy man, because it basically ruined his morning hunt spot for 45 minutes of Instagram photo ops. He was not happy. So guys, ask these questions. Ask them. You're not going to gross them out. If it's a true woman that is truly going to appreciate you having an adoration and an admiration and a love of a hunting season, then they're going to know that hunting season is a little gutsy, is a little gory. It is something we have to contend with if we're people that feed our family from the woods. Ask the hard questions, because if you don't, you end up dating the women that pull 15-year-old pictures off of old hunting message forums that are dead now and say that they have got this big brute on their trail cam. No, they picked him off the internet 15 minutes before they posted that. Or they'll take a picture, and I've seen this happen, take a picture off a state park of a big 3-pronged ginseng plant and say, saw this big boy today, biggest one I've ever dug. Number one, I wouldn't have said biggest one I ever dug if they understand digging ginseng. You never tell people where you find your biggins. You just don't. You don't do that. You take that to your grave, people. But I reverse image searched that, and it came back to a national park that was reminding people if they dug ginseng inside of state national parks that they would end up with state or federal crimes. It's kind of funny, ladies. Ladies, you make this too easy. Ladies, stop. Stop trying to lay down a scent trail that doesn't exist. If you don't know what a tarsal gland is, if you're sitting there right now going, what, a tarsal gland? Please do not date anyone that hunts. Please. If you think a cartridge is the thing you pull your lipstick out of that you bought at the Mac counter, please don't date a hunter. You are absolutely gobsmacked by a woman that is not a hunter, and you want to make sure that she does appreciate your lifestyle and you want to try to bridge the gap and get to know her, Be open and explain. I don't expect you to understand this, but I expect you to learn. And if you put the effort forward and just try to learn to appreciate what I love about the great outdoors, we can make this relationship work. But you don't have to lie, women. Women, stop lying. I know it's probably easier to ask rabbits to poop square pellets, but please, ladies, stop this. Every year I see this, and every year I see men fail to ask just these small little telltale questions that will let you know if you're being lied to. Men, pull your heads out of your hind ends. Women, be honest. Hunters of all sexes and ages, get out there and do your thing. And if you're in a relationship with a non-hunter, just be honest about it. Men will own a coonhound that will run trash. And once they figure out it's their dog running trash, they'll get rid of it in 5 seconds. But you will keep a woman that lies to you for 5 years. You will keep a woman that lies to you for 5 years. Why, men, why? Ask the questions. Know your mate. Understand why. If they're using these tactics, employees, why they're using them, call them on it. If your relationship isn't honest, it's not a good relationship. Hunters, now's the time to figure out just what you're working with. I can't do it anymore. These are too heavy. Oh, I feel like my ears. Oh, I feel like my ears have been pressed to Buick. Oh, I don't understand this womanhood crap. Why? Why are these necessary? I mean, yeah, that'd be a pretty like content of bridle, but why are these necessary? I don't get it.